CDO Money here, CDO Money. My name Ivan Romance, IVAN Romance. I'm an author of 5 books. I got Audible books. I actually got samples of my Audible books on my channel. You can check them out. I'm easy to find on Amazon website www.ivanromance.com. Social media Ivan Romance, easy to find. Let's get straight into it. Women, find a man who got a skill. Be straightforward. I know y'all want lawyers and all of this stuff like that, but it's best to find them. If you just say you didn't go to college, stuff like that, you're trying to find a man, get you a man with a skill. Plumbing, HVAC, carpentry, truck driving, just the whole nine, just all that, if you can. Find one who got one of them skills and build with that man. That man will always have money. He will always have a job. And most of the time, women, I know y'all want a man to get his own business, stuff like that. Y'all are helpmates. You can easily convince that man, hey, babe, and even help him out. You need to go and, a skill is actually a barber too. Or painting, barberry, all that stuff is all skills. They'll always have money. But if you can talk to that man, remember, y'all helpmates. He already got the skill already. If you want to talk to, you get a man with that, you can help him get a business. He gets a business, that means you will win in life. Just being straightforward. That means he be financially more. When a man is doing well financially, he does better. Especially if you got a good woman around. He want to spoil her, treat her good, stuff like that. I'm just telling you. Get a man with a skill. A skill will pay the bills. Again, a skill will pay the bills. Plumbers make a lot of money. For example, I remember growing up, I used to help my granddad, right? He used to install boilers. You know what I'm saying? Be in the basement, stuff like that. The control, like the water, the water tank and all that stuff like that, heating it, and hot water, cold water, all that stuff like that, the boiler. He used to wire up. He used to make $5,000 a pop to take that out and install those things. He used to do about 2 or 3 of those a month. Sometimes it's 2. I'm trying to tell you. And then my granddad had, man, my granddad cold, man. Carpentry, HVAC, electrician, plumbing. He had all those under him. And I used to help him put down slabs. I could put down slabs. Like a concrete slab, like a porch and stuff like that. I watched my granddad build porches and concrete slabs, stuff like that. I did so much, I could do it myself, concrete slabs. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that alone can change your life. A man with a skill can change your life for the better. His business is gonna always be booming, especially if he a plumber or something like that. And like I said, boilers alone. Well, one thing about installing boilers though, you gotta know plumbing. I know some electric work, and it could be some carpentry work. If you knock down the wall, you gotta be able to take that wall down and put the wall back. So if you got a man who gotta do all that, he can just have it installed plumbing on boiler business, and he can eat off that. Remember, my granddad was making I don't know how much they make now. I just remember this was in the 90s and the early 2000s. He making $5,000 a pop off those things, man, installing boilers. My granddad worked for himself. Man. He hunt his own food. He ate what he killed. So, and he installed that with me. I'm trying to tell you, he always ate good. Always had money in his pocket. My grandma didn't want for nothing. I'm trying to tell you, if you can't get, like I said, you want a college-educated man, stuff like that, and most of the time, those guys be going to college for nothing. If they're not going to school for like medical or engineering, stuff like that, or accounting, they're just worthless degree, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's going to give them a good job right after college. But if you get your regular man, like a skill, like a blue-collar man, get one with a skill. Don't get one to work in the factory, because the factories closed, man. I know some big factories. I worked in the factory that closed. I got sold to Tijuana. So factories close all the time. People work at Walmart, regular jobs, stuff like that. It's just Dunkin' man, don't do that. Get your man with a skill. Women are helpmate. Help that man, especially if it's your husband or something like that. Convince that man you dating, hey man, I think you need, if you see potential, You can either get a man that already got a skill, or you dating a man that thinking about what kind of life he want, convince him to get a skill. Remember, y'all helpmates. Hey, man, I think you need to go to plumbing. Hey, babe, I think you need to go to plumbing, you know what I'm saying? Or be an electrician or HVAC or carpentry. My granddad, I'll never forget, this is 1998, never forget. He made $40,000 for building an apartment complex porch. This is back in 1998. I'll never forget, I helped him. He made $40,000. He hired a little crew to put these porches up in an apartment complex. This is the Inglewood area in Chicago. $40,000 he made. I'm trying to tell you, man. Get your man who do skill, all the type of skills like that. They can eat forever. You can build business with that, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's easy to find work. It's easy to find work. You got it. Especially got HVAC, electrician, carpentry, plumbing, all that. Especially got all that under you. But if you got, I don't care if you got one of those, you're going to find a way to eat. You're going to always have a job. When you got factory experience, stuff like that, you just find another factory. But guess what? You work at a factory for 10 years, and say you're making $28.98 at a factory. And your factory clothes get sold. You think the next factory going to pay you that much? No. You're going to put your entry level pay. So now you might have to go down to $17 or something. You're like, damn, I was making $28.95. Doesn't matter. Because that's just how it is. It's just work experience. But when you work at it, you got a skill, and you can show your work and all that skill. And people there know you got that you really got to talk what you're talking about. You got 10 years or HVAC 10 years in plumbing, you making $40 an hour, and you can show that. Oh yeah, it's over. They gonna give you they might pay you more. They say your job closed, got sold up. Okay, cool. I give another plumbing job or another HVAC job. You can get another job just like that. Just like your trucking. I got 2 years experience. Maybe 3 years this year. You know what I'm saying? How much I make. But if I go to another job, like, well, I got this many experience. I got 2 years, a little over 2 years experience in trucking. You can't give me starting off for no 55 cents per hour. Nah, I was making this over here. And off my experience, I need to get this, and that. And they're like, okay. Hey, you're driving record clean. You got this going on. You know what? Why not? We'll pay you that. Matter of fact, we'll pay you more. And say my job wanted to fire me. Oh, you know what, Ivan, it's not working out. Cool. Call another job, got a job the same day or the next day. Or by the end of this week, I have a new job. Just like that. Just like that. No, not really no interview process or nothing either. It's easy to get another job when you're a trucker. A skill pays the bills. A skill pays the bills. I'm trying to tell you. You gotta get a man that got a skill, man. I'm trying to be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no educated, no college educated man who's an engineer, a doctor, and stuff like that. Majority of y'all can't really, they're not can't really get that. What's wrong with getting a man who got a skill? Don't look down the blue collar, man. Those guys, man, my guy right now make $250,000 a year off his plumbing business. Got a nice house, custom made. Just got a pool building his house back in his house, stuff like that. Actually, all the guys I know right now. Another friend, Jose, Hispanic dude. He installed. I think he with a company, man. They fixed. I got a contract with fixing HVAC systems or something like that. Lived in a beautiful house, man. I know that house about $500,000 easy. Lived in suburbs, stuff like that. Dude, straight from the hood. Been living a better life now. I seen trades buy people nice cars, houses, and set them up for life. I'm trying to tell you, skill will pay the bills. Maybe you dating a man right now who don't know what he doing, who he want in his life. I'll talk to that man. Hey, man, I was you need to get your skill. Babe, I know we're going to get married and all that stuff like this, especially spending on building something with this man. Hey, babe, we need to be financially straight. We can't be trusting these factories. Well, I'm a supervisor. Babe, I hear what you're saying. Maybe is it a program that can send you to school to learn a skill to work for the company? Don't quit the job. Maybe you don't want to quit the job, but is it something like that you can work in robotics or something like that, or I forget the other one. That's another skill. Not mechanics, but a machinist. A machinist is a skill. You can be a machinist if the machine's break and stuff like that. You can fix the robots or something like that. I'm just trying to set you up to win. Or like, you know what, maybe you need to get into HVAC or something like that, so You get into it, guess what, babe? We can start our own HVAC company. I handle accounting and stuff like that, and you just do this, and we get a few trucks under us, and that's how you talk to a man. You're like, you know what, you're right. Or, hey, babe, if you know that he good at building, hey, babe, you know, you didn't get into carpentry. You know what I'm saying? Team up with Section 8. And it's plenty of, you do, because I'm just saying what my granddad did. He used to stay teaming up with Section 8 or real estate real estate companies. They own like houses and stuff like that throughout the inner city and stuff like that. That was his bread and butter. You know, the places that got Section 8 houses and stuff like that, they got rundown porches and stuff like that. You get to call them, hey man, you know, what you got going on? How many houses? We own about 200 houses. Okay, I do carpentry. Oh, okay, you got your own business. Let's do a contract together. What if we pay you $300,000 if you can fix 30 of our homes or something like that? Contracts like that is getting made every day. Your man could be the one that handle all the houses and stuff like that. Probably that's what it is, like property management, something like that. With, you know what I'm saying? He come up to an apartment complex and fix their heat or electric and all that. He do a whole bunch of not just one complex, another complex. They paying really well. Man, this is a job that pays a lot. Skills pays a lot. And you don't need to go through all the college debt. Find a nigga that's already $200,000. I don't got no college debt. I'm blessed. When I went to college, man, that's another story. But I don't got no college debt. But there's people out here, they got a lot of college debt and stuff like that. You can find your man, he don't got no debt at all. All he did is went to trade school, went to community college. Community college like $3,000. Get that shit paid off. Boom, 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 boom. Now he got a career. And now he's out in the suburbs, out in the house, driving these nice fancy cars, all the eat without wanting, all because of skill. I'm just telling you the lifestyle my wife lives, man. Live in a decent neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We eat what we want. All type of stuff, man. Go to concerts. She buy nice clothes, nails stay done, all that stuff. Because that man got a skill. I come home every day, too. I'm a local truck driver. But I got other plans what I'm going to do with my money and stuff like that. I don't talk too much. I'm more of a doer. But I got plans. What I'm going to do, I got plans. Well, you know what? I'm going to have this plan, blah, 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 blah. In the future, I have my own truck one day? Maybe. Who knows? Like I said, I got plans, though. But I'm just saying, get your man with a skill. If not, convince that man to get a skill. Ain't nothing new under the sun. I repeat, ain't nothing new under the sun. A skill always pay bills, man. You don't meet too many people out there that got a skill. Oh, man, I can't find another job. Oh, man, I can't pay these bills. It's rare. I never really met someone who was in all them trades like plumbing, HVAC, electricity, carpentry, and all that stuff. They just lost it all, man. I'm just being real. Maybe y'all know some people like that. But all my life of living, been around people that have been around trades, they always had money. They always had houses and stuff. They always had bills taken care of. I just never met any personally. If y'all know something, put in the comments. But me personally, I never really met none. I never met a HVAC worker, oh man. Maybe he was bad with his money. I can't find another job, or I'm getting evicted or something like that. I never met none like that. Especially if they want to run their own business and stuff like that. I never heard of a construction, someone who owned their own plumbing business. They just lose their business. So I just never heard bad things about skills before, man. I just never heard people that they downfall when they got these trades and stuff like that. I just never really heard downfalls about them like they do other like factories and regular workers or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you got a man that going to college, stuff like that, if it ain't accounting or some type of medical field or engineering, hey man. I'm just being real. Any other type of degree, zookeeper degree is sociology. I'm just being real, man. Hey, get a man with a skill. He gonna come with less debt. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna always eat forever. He eat forever. You gonna eat forever. Especially as your husband. When I became a husband, I said I gotta get me a skill. Hey, I was working factory jobs, stuff like that. I should have stayed in trade school. Went to trade school right to high school, But my mindset, I was too, that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm 35 now, but at the time, I wish I would took this shit more seriously at 20 years old. I wanted to be around, running streets and stuff like that, hang around the wrong people and stuff like that. You know, and lucky nothing bad happened, nothing like that. But financially, I could have been better if I was started at a young age after high school. I wish I would have learned me a skill right away, like I should have did. You know, life happens. It wasn't my path. It is what it is. I learned my lesson, and and just a lesson I learned. 35 years old, lesson learned. And hey, I mean, people, I was trucking schools, people, they 55 years old, 65 years old, and trucking school. I wish I was your age, or I wish you know what I'm saying? So we all got wishes in life, you know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm grateful. At least I know better now. All I gotta say is, man, a skill pays the bills. All right, this is CDL Money here. I'm out, I'm done talking. All right, I hope you take this information and learn something from the women. All right.